So the ball still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. From the gun, Rodgers. He's got it at the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1.
I swear, I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep.
And he will touchdown, New York. Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Jets move out to a 7-3 lead. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stafford. That'll be caught by the running
for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Set.
A give, and here comes Williams. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Play action, Stafford. That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
Set.
Williams gets it on the draw. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Ready. What hot?
On play action, it's Stafford. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork, a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate and an opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Go here.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Hey, Red. Hey, 54.
Stafford to throw it. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. 24-yard pickup as they convert on 4th down. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. That's to the left side and pulled in by Higbee. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
7-3 is the score, with 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Here now,
Zero.
3rd and 5.
Set. 20 hot.
Now Stafford. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Cooper, Kupp, touchdown, L.A. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams are back within 1. It's 7-6.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
No.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
No.
A run here with Hall. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Braden Fisk is there to bring him down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
No. Get 300. Get 300. Jumbo. 26.
Conklin goes in motion. A-Rod out of the gun here on 3rd down. He gets this complete, finding Adams. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Stay, Mike. Hey, check 26.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
59.
From his own end zone, it's Stafford. That is caught downfield by Kupp. And he'll be brought down, but they're going to move this one out to the 25.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, The ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Omaha, ready, move.
Now a first down throw for Stafford. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
And middle.
Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll find his rookie wide out from Texas. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd.
Hey, 70. Field set. What do you have?
They go play action with Stafford. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. So a very tight first half, a 1-point game here at the break. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. They're likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First down for Aaron. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Akilo Witherspoon. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
We go set. Double right. What hot?
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
22.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. Laying out, and he made the catch.
Here we go.
What a play. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
White 7.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. He'll go right and find his running back. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Set. White 7. 50.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And a nice run. Get him about 9.
32.
It'll bring up second down.
Easy, alert. Hot. Stay 50. Alert. Ready, hot.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Second down and 3.
Set. Zebra.
Off play action. It's Stafford. This one taken in by Parkinson. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
Well, I can promise you one thing. That's certainly not how that play was drawn up. I thought he did a nice job initially buying about as much time as he could, but realized there was nothing downfield developing, and he had to throw it short and didn't get anything positive.
The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
You just have to have a better plan coming into the game when you're facing this sort of pass rush. You are not going to be able to sit there with long developing plays and pat the ball in the pocket. It has to be read 1, read 2, check down. Get the ball out of your hands. Protect your offensive lineman a little bit. Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike, but 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
Gibson now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. That stop made by Byron Young. They face second down and 7.
Go to 50. Done. Inside. 319.
From the gun, Rodgers gets that one to the veteran Lazard. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Here's second and 9. In motion comes Lazard. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battles. A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. In motion comes Lazard. Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 13 yards on the catch there, and the Jets have a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
So the field goal here gets you the late lead, but you got to think you want 6 when you have it first down and goal. They'll run. It's Hall. He is in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Jets. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Zerline's kick. Up and good. And the Jets will up the lead to 5. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Oh, he's got room past the 30. First and 10 now from the 36.
Monday. Set.
Back to throw. Stafford. That finds Nakua downfield. Complete. That one good for 26 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
21. We go set.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And
59!
Whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. That veteran combo, Stafford and Kupp, do it again. Hooking up for a first down.
Ready.
Back to the air one more time. That one intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Echols. And the Jets will take over here at their own 12.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Rodgers on first down. That's complete to Jeremy Ruckert. And he's taken down up past the 35.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Oh, yeah. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
No.
They'll go again with Hall. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. Here's a 2nd and 6. Another run here with Hall. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Rams' 26-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
No. 15.
They'll drop to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And 3rd down coming up.
No.
A give up the middle with Hall. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. So now, big spot for the veteran Greg Zuerlein. This to stretch the lead to it, and this one is blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
Stafford now to throw on 1st down. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Now Zuerlein on to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here is 1st and 10.
Middle. 40 got. Hey, easy. Hurry. 22.
Now Stafford. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Stafford now on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's Stafford. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This returnable with Reed. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.
Bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.